we stay with those pictures of that grand farewell, on our screens at this point in time. There's been criticism that I was talking about of the fact that they're prone to accidents. At one point in time also were, on the repetition of being these flying coffins. And that's also a repetition that is attached to MiG-21s, isn't it?
Sneha, see, in last 62 years, MiG-21s have witnessed around more than 400 accidents, the crashes, and that happened because of various reasons that have been under investigation. But yes, you are right, these MiG-21s, despite being formidable, despite being victorious in uncountable operations, they've been prone to criticism also. And there was a demand from the family of those who lost their loved ones, who lost their family members, the pilots in these crashes, for number plating these jets. So finally this is happening after a number of operations and number of accidents also. It was decided that the MiG-21s, now you see the taking off has already started. This is the MiG-21 takeoff being led by Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh. He's taking off for a formation called Badal, and he is the one who is showing immense confidence in MiG-21 even today as they are retiring. The day when they are retiring, they are being flown by the Air Chief himself, and nothing more can be more commendable about the power, about the capability, about the serviceability, about the combat readiness of these fighter jets which have been in service of the nation for 62 long years, Sneha. But yes, you are right. They have also faced a lot of criticism when it comes to the number of accidents, maximum number of accidents, 400 crashes of MiG-21s. And this also happened not only because of the technological changes, but also because they have flown in action for longest hours. The longest flying jet of India and even for the world is MiG-21. So now they are finally saying goodbye, but the veterans whom we are speaking, they say that this happens to be one of the best fighter of the world. And every pilot, almost all the veterans, they say that they have trained in MiG-21, they have flown MiG-21, they have operated MiG-21. And today's LCA Tejas Mark 1A has been designed to replace MiG-21. When it was being perceived, the MiG-21 was to be replaced. So LCA was designed in a manner that it can take on the charge from MiG-21. And now, when MiG-21s are retiring, Sneha, it's very much significant that a day prior, yesterday was the day when the additional 97 LCA Tejas Mark 1A deal was signed with HAL. So now efforts are being made. After MiG-21's retirement, more new aircraft need to be in the Indian Air Force to have that required fighter squadron strength, that is of 42. When these two last squadrons retire, the squadron strength will be 29. That will be the lowest since 1962, Sneha. So now the efforts are going in the direction of having more fighter jets for the Indian Air Force to deal with the situation along the borders. We are surrounded by Pakistan on one side, China on another side, and for that matter, the Indian Air Force Chief has been raising concerns in the delays of LCA Mark 1A. But today is the day to celebrate the spirit of MiG-21s, the fighters who have served the nation for the longest period of time with uncountable operation and unimaginable spirit and dominance in the skies.
Right, it's bowing out in style, and we have those pictures of those, of these formations, really. It's a grand farewell. Shivari, take us to the details of what else is expected as far as MiG-21s again on display is concerned. As we can see in these pictures, the Defence Minister is also there for this event. I'm being told that around 12:35, he would also be speaking.
Sneha, the celebration has already started. The grand culmination ceremony has already started with Defence Minister Rajnath Singh here already in Chandigarh Air Force Station. And he's joined by the Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh, the CDS, the three service chiefs are together. A lot of veterans are there, former air chiefs are here. And these formations are already in the skies. I'll try and keep showing you these taking of pictures of the MiG-21 for the two important formations. One is Badal formation that I was telling you about, where the three MiGs will be forming a wing formation in the air, in the skies. Another is Panthers, where the two LCA Tejas will be accompanying three MiGs, and they will be taking charge by flying skywards. And these two formations are very important because when we say Badal formation, Badal was the name given to the MiG-21s, and that's why today one of the formations is also being called Badal formation. And apart from this, we'll be seeing that there will be 6 Jaguars that will be showcasing the dogfight demonstration, Sneha. The dogfight, that happens to be the direct fight between the fighters of enemy and our own aircraft. And today they will be depicted by 6 Jaguars who will be the intruders who will be attacking our air bases, and they will be attacked by MiG-21s. This will be reviving the memory of post-Balakot strike that happened in 2019, the one where MiG-21 shot down F-16 of Pakistan, and Wing Commander Abhinandan Vartaman, he lost his own MiG-21, but he landed victorious in Pakistan and he returned as a hero. So that demonstration will also be showcased here. Another very important picture will be of the water cannon salute. Water cannon salute is a spectacular ceremony where from both the sides a water cannon salute is given to the MiGs. There will be 6 MiGs that will
That's
be
right.